Welcome to today's episode of History Insights, where we explore some of the most fascinating historical figures who have shaped our world. From brave warriors and visionary artists to groundbreaking scientists, each of these individuals left a unique mark on history. Today, we'll delve into the lives, achievements, and legacies of extraordinary men and women who changed the course of events through their actions, ideas, and innovations. Prepare to learn and be inspired by the stories of each of these important figures. First up is Joan of Arc, a courageous young woman who lived in France during the early 15th century. Born in 1412, Joan claimed to hear divine voices urging her to lead the French army against the English during the Hundred Years' War. At just 17, she inspired soldiers and played a crucial role in lifting the siege of Orleans in 1429. Her military successes were significant, marking a turning point in the war for France. However, her journey took a tragic turn when she was captured by the Burgundians, sold to the English, and tried for her supposed heresy. Ultimately, she was executed at the young age of 19. Joan was canonized as a saint in 1920, a testament to her bravery and impact on French history. Next, let's turn our attention to Leonardo da Vinci, an icon of the Renaissance period. Born in 1452, da Vinci was more than just a painter, he was a true polymath. Best known for masterpieces such as the Mona Lisa and The Last Supper, Leonardo's talents extended far beyond art. He was an inventor, scientist, and engineer, filling countless notebooks with sketches of machines that were far ahead of his time, including designs for flying machines and tanks. His meticulous studies of human anatomy performed through dissections helped further scientific understanding in ways that had lasting effects on medicine and art. Moving on, we arrive at one of the most influential scientists in history, Sir Isaac Newton. Born in 1643, Newton's contributions to mathematics and physics are unparalleled. He formulated the laws of motion and universal gravitation, the foundations of classical mechanics. His invention of calculus, developed independently but simultaneously with Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz, revolutionized mathematics. Legend has it that his theory of gravitation was inspired by an apple falling from a tree, which led him to ponder why objects fall towards the earth. One of his most famous laws is the law of action and reaction, stating that for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Next, we explore the world of literature through the life of William Shakespeare. Born in 1564, Shakespeare is heralded as the greatest writer in the English language. He wrote approximately 39 plays and over 150 sonnets, creating works that delve deep into human emotions and social issues. His plays range from tragedies like Hamlet and Macbeth to comedies such as A Midsummer Night's Dream. His ability to shape the English language is evident in the countless words and phrases that he coined or popularized, many of which we still use today. Another remarkable historical figure is Marie Curie, born in 1867. Curie was a pioneering physicist and chemist who conducted groundbreaking research on radioactivity. She made history as the first woman to win a Nobel Prize and the only person ever to win Nobel Prizes in two different scientific fields, physics in 1903 and chemistry in 1911. Curie's discovery of the elements polonium and radium significantly advanced scientific knowledge, although her work came with great personal risk. She later developed mobile X-ray units during World War I, aiding countless wounded soldiers. Sadly, Curie's prolonged exposure to radiation ultimately led to her death from aplastic anemia. Did you know her notebooks are still radioactive and will remain so for over 1,500 years? Moving on, let's discuss another legendary thinker, Albert Einstein. Born in 1879, Einstein transformed our understanding of physics with his theory of relativity. His mass-energy equivalence formula E equals mc squared is arguably the most recognized equation in the world. Einstein was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1921 for his discovery of the photoelectric effect, not for his contentious relativity theories. Fleeing from Nazi Germany in 1933, he settled in the United States, where he played a critical role in warning President Roosevelt about the potential for an atomic bomb, which helped spark the Manhattan Project. Another influential figure in the realm of science is Charles Darwin, an English naturalist born in 1809. Darwin proposed the groundbreaking theory of evolution through natural selection. His 5-year voyage on HMS Beagle allowed him to observe various species, particularly on the Galapagos Islands, where he noted that finches had different beak shapes depending on their food sources. After 2 decades of reflection, he published On the Origin of Species in 1859, fundamentally altering biological sciences. Now, let's highlight Florence Nightingale, the founder of modern nursing. Born in 1820, Nightingale is famous for her role during the Crimean War, where she organized nursing care and drastically improved sanitary conditions for soldiers, significantly reducing mortality rates. Known as the Lady with the Lamp for her nightly rounds, Nightingale's dedication improved healthcare practices that benefited countless lives. She later established the first secular nursing school, leaving a lasting legacy of compassion and professionalism in nursing. Next, we turn our attention to the father of modern observational astronomy, Galileo Galilei, who was born in 1564. Galileo revolutionized our understanding of the universe with his improvements on the telescope and his observations of celestial bodies. His discoveries included the moons of Jupiter, which proved that not all celestial bodies orbit the Earth, and he supported the heliocentric model proposed by Copernicus. However, his advocacy for heliocentrism put him at odds with the Catholic Church, leading to his trial by the Inquisition and subsequent house arrest. His work paved the way for modern science and astronomy. Finally, let's journey back to the 13th century with Marco Polo, a Venetian merchant and explorer born in 1254. Polo is best known for his travels along the Silk Road and his extensive time spent in China at the court of Kublai Khan. His narratives, particularly the Travels of Marco Polo, painted a vivid picture of the wealth and wonders of Asia, inspiring future explorers, including Christopher Columbus. Polo's adventures spurred curiosity about the East, effectively bridging cultures and contributing to the age of exploration. As we conclude today's exploration of these remarkable historical figures, we reflect on their extraordinary contributions and the indelible marks they left on history. Each of these individuals, from scientific innovators to literary geniuses, shows us how passion and perseverance can shape the world around us. They remind us that history is not just a series of events but the stories of people who dared to challenge the status quo and redefine what is possible. Today, we embarked on a journey through time, spotlighting 10 legendary figures. From the fearless Joan of Arc to the brilliant Leonardo da Vinci and the world-altering theories of Albert Einstein, each individual showcased the extraordinary potential of human achievement. We learned how Marie Curie's pioneering work in radioactivity changed science, while Florence Nightingale revolutionized nursing. We discovered how Marco Polo's explorations opened our eyes to distant worlds. Each of these historical icons not only enhanced our understanding of their respective fields but also left behind legacies that continue to inspire us today. History, after all, is the story of remarkable individuals who dared to change the world. Thank you for joining us today on History Insights. We hope you enjoyed learning about these influential figures and their remarkable contributions to society. If this episode inspired you, consider diving deeper into the lives of these historical giants. There's a world of knowledge waiting to be discovered. Don't forget to subscribe and tune in next time for more enlightening discussions. Until then, keep exploring the fascinating world of history.